So, Jay Combs here with Our Home here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I want to address a little topic about what's going on with offers, processes, and a little bit about that. Everything is going technology based, right? If you live in this century, you already understand that. But let's talk a little bit about that. I've had buyers go out and they'll literally go out and tour a house and they're like, where's all the furniture? And so there's a lot of virtual staging going on. There's a lot of technology. There's a lot of 3D renderings. We build cabins as well, and so we'll literally get plans, get them 3D rendered, and that way we can promote them and advertise them online. Another thing that we're seeing a lot of is sight unseen offers, right? And so what's causing that? And so we're just going to talk about a little bit of technology, a little bit of what's going on with that. I am going to use my little cheat sheet here, guys. I call myself Imperfectly Perfect. So a search for virtual staging is up almost 500% in the last 5 years, right? And so that is something that you're gonna see. So get used to it. I know a lot of people talk about the ultra wide angle lenses. They're like, man, this house is not as big as it looked. Those are things that you as the buyer need to be prepared for, especially if you're buying sight unseen. What do you mean buying sight unseen? There's a lot of buyers in our market that are using that technology for the benefit and being able to buy a property. Maybe they're migrating. Maybe they live in Colorado and they're buying in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right? Preferably Knoxville, Tennessee, or Sevierville, Tennessee. That's where I work out of. That's where I want you to buy. Digital transformation, that's another search that's up 200% in the last 5 years. Zillow, it's been up 70% within the last decade. Better Mortgage, it's up 90%, 87 to be exact, in the last 5 years. And so you're starting to see more of the technology being implemented into your business. By now, if you've bought and sold a home, you've probably bought that home with an offer. You probably didn't sign that offer. You're using DocuSign, DotLoop, AuthentiSign, one of those technologies to digitally sign that. So just get used to that, guys. The more and more that you see that, the more that we're going to have that in our market. That is going to be the norm, per se. Ultimately, I think one day that you're going to go and virtually sign your closing documents. You're going to wire your money and you never show up to a title company. I hope not, because I love that experience of getting there and sitting at the table and signing. But that is something that's already started to happen as well. So, but let's talk about sight unseen offers, and so the why behind that. So obviously, it's really expensive to go across country. The market's hot, and so people are using these the different bits of technology to go out and buy homes, right? And so they use the nice photography. It's a whole heck of a lot better than an iPhone, right? Even an iPhone these days takes pretty good photos. There's FaceTime, video tours, Zoom, right? Like we literally sometimes Zoom through an entire house so the person can see those. And so if you're working with a real estate agent and they don't have these tools, I'm gonna be the first person to tell you that person is a dinosaur in the business. Don't get mad at me if you're the dinosaur. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that there's a lot of cool tools that you can use in 2022 to get you in a better scenario. What's some other cool technology? So we're seeing 3D renderings. We're seeing Matterport tours. So now you can literally go out and you can walk through the home. You can click on a little circle and it'll take you to every room. Photographer goes in there, they set up, does a little 360 picture video. I don't know, I haven't done one myself. I've used the technology a lot, but they go in there and they set up different stages, and that way you can see the entire house. You can look up, you can look down, you can look around, right? And you can see everything. So pretty cool. So I see that that's going to be continuously going more and more that way. Even on the lending side, we're seeing a lot more documents go digital, sending secure links for you. So just know that's the way of the future for the folks that are my age, 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s, you're already used to that, so nothing that you're not used to. But for everyone else, just get used to seeing that. You can literally see that if you're looking at trends and stuff like that, that is ultimately what's going on in the market. So just be prepared, and if you're like me, you love that, right? If I was in the business 20 years ago where I had to go out and sign pieces of paper at every single time I have a contract or amendment or anything, I'd been out of business. because I'm like, there's no way I'm driving everywhere. So it's cool though, because it makes your real estate agent, literally, they're on vacation, they're away, they can literally advocate for you from anywhere in the world. It's a powerful, powerful tool, and you got to learn to embrace that. Don't resist it. It can literally help you out in so many ways. So anyways, stay tuned to the next video, guys. Thank you. If you like the videos, subscribe. Posting, on a consistent basis, getting you guys all kinds of tips and tricks on the real estate market.